are lucky. You guys are really lucky tonight. We have a world-class novelist here, but he couldn't come up to the stage, so I got Rob to come up instead. Rob is the world-class novelist. He's actually quite amazing. And so tonight he's going to write his latest epic novel right here in front of you. And the cool thing about it is we're going to see it acted out behind him on the stage. So first of all, I need a book type of genre. A genre of books.
Horror.
Mystery, horror. Mystery, horror. Horror mystery. We need a horror mystery. I'm going to combine and make it a little bit tough because he's
Can I do a mystery horror instead?
No.
Make it difficult.
Jeez.
He's the author.
You're the author, you pick. And then give me an item that you might find in an antique store.
Candlestick.
A candlestick, and give me an animal.
Giraffe.
Well, the giraffe and the candlestick. The epic novel, The Giraffe. And the horror. Mystery. Or mystery horror, whatever. Take it away, Rob Sparks.
Put the giraffe in the candlestick. A horror mystery by Rob. Chapter 1. Dr. Edmund Fitzgerald was a veterinary pathologist. He was asleep at home late one night. His house was attached to his veterinary practice, when suddenly he was awakened by a horrible racket outside. He heard what sounded like a woman screaming.
He sounded like a woman screaming.
He recognized that as Felicity, his beloved receptionist.
Felicity, is that you?
I'm so scared!
Dr. Fitzgerald ran outside and saw Felicity dead on the ground. He screamed in horror.
I was just talking to her.
She was impaled by a candlestick. He screamed in horror again. He looked up and saw a giraffe running into the woods. He was determined to get to the bottom of what happened to Felicity.
I will avenge you, Felicity. I will hunt that giraffe until the end of my days. But I'm going to keep the candlestick.
Chapter 2. The next morning, Mr. Fitzgerald went into town looking for clues. He asked everyone he could find if they saw anything unusual the night before, like, say, a giraffe in the middle of Iowa.
Pardon me, have you seen a giraffe in the middle of Iowa?
People thought he was crazy.
Let me just make a phone call.
Pardon me, have you seen a giraffe in the middle of Iowa? Have you seen a giraffe in the middle? Have you seen a giraffe in the middle of Iowa? Anyone?
911?
Anyone?
Finally, he came upon a disheveled, homeless old man who claimed he saw a giraffe in the middle of Iowa the night before.
I seen it.
Tell me more, old man.
It was a giraffe in the middle of Iowa. You couldn't miss it.
The old man was from Africa and knew how to track giraffes.
Can you help me find this giraffe?
Absolutely. Do you have giraffe pellets?
No, but I have the internet.
You're a veterinarian.
I'm a veterinary pathologist. They're dead. I don't need to feed them.
Dr. Fitzgerald took the mysterious old man back to his veterinary practice where the attack happened the night before and showed him the site.
Here, this is where she was lying with the candlestick. And there went the giraffe over here.
Clearly those are giraffe tracks. I'm gonna go look.
The mysterious old man performed an ancient African ritual to help track the giraffe. Dr. Fitzgerald joined in, even though he didn't know what was going on. Suddenly, they heard the distant sound of a giraffe braying or making whatever noise giraffes make.
That sounded like a very large cat.
sound like very large cats.
Is that the giraffe?
It is. It is the giraffe. They sound like very large cats.
Dr. Fitzgerald knew he should arm himself before going after the giraffe, so he went in to get his armaments.
I'll be back.
Chapter 3. Lost deep in the cornfields of Iowa, Dr. Fitzgerald and the mysterious old African man were tracking down the giraffe. The corn was very tall. They could not see over it. They could not see more than 10 feet in front of them and were very scared.
Is this normal?
I'm going to be behind you. Whoa!
The gun accidentally went off.
I thought I had the safety on.
Dr. Fitzgerald was a good, responsible NRA member. They heard the giraffe braying. It was much closer this time. The gun accidentally went off again.
You're going to have to be more careful with that thing.
Suddenly, a candlestick hit the ground right in front of them, almost impaling Dr. Fitzgerald.
That's not good.
Have you ever seen this type of activity in giraffes?
Yes. I wrote a book on it, but it's not translatable.
They knew the giraffe must be nearby.
The giraffe must be nearby.
The mysterious African man closed his eyes, took in a deep breath, and said,
I smell it! It's over there!
You know what? I see it now that I'm looking at it.
Dr. Fitzgerald let loose a barrage of fires from his gun. Everyone missed the giraffe. The giraffe was coming closer. Dr. Fitzgerald had to reload. Would he reload in time? The giraffe got in front of him, picked up the candlestick, reared back, right as Dr. Fitzgerald was ready to fire. He fired.
You really are a terrible shot.
He fired again. Third time's a charm. The giraffe was hit and let out a terrible braying sound and fell to the ground. The giraffe's dying words were, yes, this was a talking giraffe.
You hit me.
And now the mysterious African man revealed his true identity to Dr. Fitzgerald.
Felicity?
The end!
A horror mystery or mystery horror, I don't know which one.